Yeah, I had to step over a little because everyone was starting to crowd in on Alphino, but let's go ahead and speak with him because he has our next quest. This quest will be known as Kindled Spirits. Yeah, not Kindred Spirit, but Kindled Spirit. Alphino is in need of a helping hand. My thanks again for agreeing to help. The ill-spelled contingent brings in shipments of food, medicine, and other necessities by airship. We have yet to deliver a share of supplies to Tertium, and I would appreciate it if one of you could assist us with the task today. I'll do it. Well, Mika, looks like you're with me then. Void Sense sightings have been increasing by the day, which is why I had in mind to go out and patrol the Ebony Rhine. Shall we? Okay. As members of my FC are fighting through and seeing the story for themselves, let's get in our Say With You doggy. And I think we can definitely say that this is going to be very useful music for what we're doing in this patch. So I would say chilling out the crossroads here. Voidsent was spotted here not long ago. Considering the proximity to Count Broken Glass, everyone is understandably concerned. Well, you do have the Grand Company to help, right? But hopefully not for much longer. You follow this road eastward and I'll have a look to the north. If you should encounter any Voidsent, I won't begrudge you for dispatching them without me. Well, you know how reckless Alice can be, and sometimes wants to be. So our first order of business is over here. And I do need to resummon my Chocobo. Alright, let's lock and load. And get ready for whatever comes our way. We got some maps. So we'll deal with you. But now we got some more. I don't know if these are supposed to be our... Oh, they are other people's. But yeah, the enemy is still about. So yeah, I was helping out earlier today. I had the opportunity to start at my job later than usual today because of the fact that I had to deal with an appointment. So that had to be taken care of this morning, so I was able to get in a little bit of gameplay this morning. So I already know some of the stuff that we are dealing with. You survey your surroundings, but do not spy any errant void scents. Alright, let's keep looking. We have a third spot over here. It's not often that you find an area for a quest objective within the middle of the range. This is something that is very rare. And again, we do not spy any errant void scents, so onward we go. Pull myself up. And keep pulling myself up. The last spot is over there. Alright, someone is already fighting their adversary. The summoner getting it done with their Bahamut. And now it's up to me to do the same with mine. So here's Kogel and Nastron, and then bang with Stardiver. A stun for good measure to put you out of commission for good. Down you go. Alright, let's go and reunite with Odyssey. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. And here she is over here. And she's already done her part. So it looks like she got into quite a fight with that one. Fortunately, we fought one of our own, so we know what those are like.
All finished, are we? Good.
Glad you're doing your part for the cause. Yeah, I guess she's still not perfectly acclimatized yet.
The cold doesn't let up out here, does it?
You know where we are, right?
They've the means to keep everyone warm at Camp Broken Glass and Tertium. But the measures are still only temporary.
Yeah, there were still a few other settlements out there.
Subsisting on charity. Dreading the day the sympathy of others is exhausted. It's no way to live. They need lasting safety and security.
So what can we do? Can we get the pipes running again?
Though things will never be as they once were.
And honestly, we're better for it.
If we can restore a modicum of normalcy to their lives, maybe that will be enough for them to move forward. If we're to achieve that, we have to work harder. I have to work harder.
Well, you're certainly not lacking in effort, and neither is that to say. Yeah, you're doing your best, anyone can see that, or just try not to overdo it.
Oh? Lest you misunderstand, I wasn't fishing for a compliment. As I said, I'm doing this because I want to.
Then why are you gritting your teeth like that and looking like you're in a state of shock?
Still, I appreciate your support.
You're welcome.
Well, our work here is done. We should be heading back.
Very well.
I hope Alpha Noans haven't gotten into any trouble.
I'm sure Alphino will be just fine.
I cannot imagine how awful it must have been to serve as Xenos' avatar. To not only suffer him, but so much.
Well, she's certainly getting a change in perspective on how this world works.
She's a fighter, all right. Like you and me.
No question about that. Yeah, look how happy we both are. Meanwhile, at Tertium. Yeah, something else is going on. So what's happening over here? Alpha Node and Zero with baskets. Containing food, no less.
Thank you.
Yeah, I guess Zero getting a lesson on how payment is dealt with here.
This feels strangely familiar.
Oh, really? So yeah, you're holding bread. Alphino looks to have cheese and tomatoes.
Excuse me, Alphino. My wife, she's come down with a high fever. Do you think you could take a look at her?
Oh, so it's apples, not tomatoes.
Of course. Give me a moment. Zero, may I leave the rest here to you?
Fine by me.
Just don't keep it all to yourself. Alright, Alphino doing some healing. And in the meantime, Julius is coming on over.
Thank you again for your help.
You know, the big paper bag of something.
Zero, was it? I take it you're one of Alphino's comrades?
Well, they have just met.
Comrade? We've entered into a cooperative pact, if that's what you mean.
Pact? No, nothing so formal. What I mean is, you must know each other well. Be on good terms, enjoy each other's company, that sort of thing.
They haven't gotten to that point yet.
Then no, he's not my comrade. I have none. Nor will I ever, I think.
Don't we count yet?
Oh.
Oh, is right.
Did I say something odd?
Yeah.
No, not at all. On the contrary, it makes sense.
Well, when you put it that way.
When Alphino and the contingent first arrived, we rejected them out of hand. Whatever they may have claimed, they were the enemy. Savages with their savage ways. To accept their help was to admit defeat. But no matter how poorly we treated them, they didn't turn their backs on us. They stayed and listened.
Yeah, they turned the other cheek and did it well.
That's just the kind of people they are. Makes sense they'd get along with someone like you who tries to push others away.
Ouch!
Get along. I'm upholding my part of the bargain. There's nothing more to it than that.
If you say so. Ah, I'd nearly forgotten why I came. Are you hungry? We all get rations, and considering the work you're doing, you're as good as one of us.
I am running low on ether. Very well.
That doesn't make sense, so what's within? Is that meal? How did the first influence
style
come?
dumplings. Buds, they call them.
Oh, it's not meal, thank goodness. Because, yeah, we know Soylent Green is people!
Never had a dumpling. It's like a kind of bread stuffed with a filling. Meat or vegetables, usually, that you bake or steam. We have our own recipes in Garlemald, too. My mother liked to make them. My brother and sister always fought over the jam-filled ones.
Oh, really?
Just think of it as bread, alright?
Yeah, you separate it like that. And it does look good in there, I have to say. Your turn, Zero. Pull it apart and there you go. Yeah, it's quite an alien concept to her.
They're spicy. Helps them keep longer, I assume. Too much for the children to handle, though.
Yeah, dig in there, Julius. And you too, Zero. Yes, she's assessing everything first, smelling it, and then she goes in for a bite.
Interesting.
Interesting good, or interesting...
I don't know much about taste. Not anymore. But I do feel a sensation in my mouth.
Yeah, I guess she needs to regain her senses too.
Is that a bad thing?
Not necessarily.
That's enough for me. I've heard it said that spices are more akin to fire than flavors. Perhaps that makes them easier to understand.
Perhaps.
Oh, Euless, getting acquainted with Zero, are we?
Yeah, hey there, you two.
I suppose I am.
No harm in that. Acquaint away.
Yes, please. And Zero does seem to be enjoying the booze.
Ah, everyone is here. Excellent. Thank you all for your hard work. I've just finished up myself. Shall we go and find Estinian?
Sounds like a plan.
Alphino! Alize!
Oh, but before we can... Yeah, this guy's hurt. So something has happened. What's going on, sir? Well, we won't find out until we accept the reward for our quest. 1,130 gil plus choice of food we have for tanks, urchin pasta, and these are all level 610 food now. So for tanks we have urchin pasta, we have melon pie for DPS, we have heroes for healers, and finally for mage DPS we have Pinolo tomato salad, or Pienolo tomato salad, or however you pronounce that. So in our situation we will take the 2 portions of melon pie. It's not booze, but hey, it'll do just fine. So yeah, something is afoot and we're gonna have to deal with it here. So as we prepare for what we're doing next, let's go ahead and speak with this soldier representing Garlemald's First Legion to take on our next quest entitled An Unforeseen Bargain. This distressed soul has ill tidings to share with you. He is obviously wounded too. Forgive me the interruption, but I come with grave news. A horde of Voidsent are approaching from the mountains to the east. Their numbers are beyond anything we've ever seen. Uh-oh. Yeah, Zero obviously worried about this, I imagine, and so is everyone else. What? But Estella and the others? Anyone outside of Tertium is in danger. We must find and bring them here at once. Can we count on your aid, Zero? Yeah, there's gonna be strength in numbers here. I've already settled the debt for my question. I'm not obligated to help. What's more, death in this world is absolute. You asked me to put my life on the line. Without suitable payment, I will do no such thing. Yeah, I guess you send this one out. That's fair. What do we have to offer that might be enough? Yeah, I guess the booze isn't enough payment. You aren't, Zero. You're not obligated to help, and I wouldn't presume otherwise. Nevertheless, we are in need. Assuming the booze I gave you is worth anything, would you at least be willing to stand watch at this encampment? That way, more of us will be able to go out and see the people to safety. Is that suitable? Very well. Unless we come under attack, I will do no more than stand watch. I dare say Tertium will be safe enough with Zero here. Let us go and find Estella and the others and assist with the evacuation. Looks like we know what we're doing. So let's be on our way. So as we merge outside, we'll see that we are going to go into an instance battle here. So let's speak with Alpha Note. Tertium will be fine. Julius and his people have weathered far worse. We must make haste to the snowcraft where our friends and the engineers should be. Given their position, they may soon find themselves at the mercy of the Voidsent. If it comes to it, we must be prepared for battle. I'm ready, don't you worry. Yeah, she's somewhere, as I would say. How about you, Ika? Upon departing from Tertium, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. So yeah, it's one of those quests. In addition, you will be required to participate in battle. Your progress will be saved at certain points. In the event that you are defeated, you will be able to try again from the most recent of these. Please note that if you enter battles associated with other quests, or log out from the game, this progress will be lost. Yeah, we're ready to do this, and yeah, they are putting an item level cap on this at 630, but we are safely within the max of that. We're at 619 right now. So as we run into the city, yeah, we're like, is someone following us? Or maybe it's something else. But off we go into the city. Meanwhile, at Tertium, Judas giving directions to his comrades in the First Legion. Zero's just chilling out.
Report. Lost contact. When?
Uh-oh.
Voidsent. I'd bet my life on it. Understood. I'll investigate at once. A unit transporting supplies has gone silent en route to Broken Glass. I will go and search for it. Stay here and keep watch. But be ready to answer my call.
And apparently, even though the Guardian Army is disbanded, they still flip each other off. Those are Alizin, by the way.
If it was Voidsent, you'd be a fool to go alone.
Oh, is that so?
They'll find you before you find your men. And then they'll devour you as well.
Well, we were talking about Void Sent before and you didn't do anything.
Perhaps you're right. Perhaps I don't stand a chance, but I can't just abandon them.
Yeah, what's the to that, Zero?
I can't repay you for the bread if you're dead. I'll go.
So yeah, I guess it is payment after all.
I couldn't possibly ask you to do that.
I'm far better suited to dealing with Voidsent. It makes sense. Or do you mean to say you'd rather I stay here because you can't protect this place on your own?
Ouch. Yeah, the shock on his face says it all. He's gonna maul this one.
Fine. Just don't do anything stupid. Promise me.
I guess that's fine with her. And off she goes, running out into the snow. So once she gets out into the wilderness, target sighted. Yeah, there's some guardian soldiers there, but
Damn these demons!
yeah, they certainly have their hands full. But it's time to see Zero do her thing.
Return to the camp. Now.
You're not gonna have them help you?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you.
Well, she's not lacking for confidence, that's for sure.
Kindred, why do you interfere?
Oh, you recognize her.
Ah, of course. You sold your soul to feed.
Oof. Yeah, it's like, I'll make you eat those words.
I have taken bread, but my soul is forever mine.
So it's time to throw down with these things. And so yeah, this is where we get to play as Zero for the first time. Yeah, if you hadn't had the chance to play as the Reaper beforehand, this is your first crack at it. And so, let's start by hitting them with this attack.
A deal is a deal.
Yeah, we can hit with that move and really make things a nightmare for these things.
I cannot let you pass.
Yeah, things are already dying, but no sooner will one creature die than another will quickly take its place here, and using your group attack, the Nightmare Sight, is certainly encouraged. Yeah, look at all these things. There are a ton of them, and it's also one of the main reasons why we got the Communio move. So that you can do stuff like that. Yeah, that move is your friend in this fight. But I do have to have my back turned for that eye. Thankfully we're fine, but we do need to deal with you now. Yeah, these things are going to be everywhere. Luckily for me, I have the Communio. Yeah, so many go down at once. It's crazy. My target is over here. I need to make sure I turn my back though, so that I'm not getting nailed by that. Yeah, look at all the copious amount of void scent that are popping up here. They're sprouting like weeds. But it looks like we do have an Archlord of sorts. And so now this is what we have to take on next. So in case you're wondering, this is similar to a move that's done in raids, like Void Arc and Dunscape, where you have to stand in the circle to minimize the damage that's going to be inflicted. And keep doing this. I'm going to wait for all of you to just do your thing. I'm going to continue to focus my attack over here, then wait for everyone to jump in, then use Communio. You can see our boss here hits pretty hard. Of course, now that he has backup, he's definitely going to amplify his moves. And you are on the verge of an enrage, so yeah, we got to put that out. Run away from the AoE. And keep doing so. Now there's fire on the field. Keep running. And continue to keep running. Oh, but yeah, I do not have sprints. There's no sprint here for Zero to utilize. And I'm content to just chill out here, wait for this to blow over. Now we can't dodge that though.
Not good.
See, I'm really lacking on health right now. Well, hopefully we can hold out for as long as we can. Yeah, here it all comes. Whoops, don't move until we're all clear, but yeah, as you can see, they're moving faster now.
I can't.
And unfortunately, they were coming too fast. Now, don't worry, this is not considered a fail. You're supposed to lose at this point.
How?
Zero trying to hang on, despite the little health she has left. And unfortunately,
How big
more
must
are
the
still
gate be
coming.
for their light to come through?
Yeah, that guy looks pretty possessed and crazy.
Is this it then?
Hopefully backup arrives for you. Because you're gonna need it. Where's the allies? That time? Oh, a previous experience when someone used you as a Reaper avatar?
When light still shone upon the world. When the Contra Memoria still raged.
Oh, she's having flashbacks. Well, it's not necessarily a good time for a dream sequence for Zero now, is it? Yeah, this is essentially the echo taking effect here. And who might you be? And who are your friends? And on the opposite side... yeah, it's Zero herself. Obviously before she's seen the voice
Stand aside
sense.
if you value your life.
We're only after and wine. Darkness can take the rest.
Women? I shudder to think what you're gonna do. Yeah, speaking of...
You're not taking another step towards that village.
Stupid girl. You were warned.
Well, sure. I do say, though, 1 against 3 can be uneven odds, but given what we do in this game... However, you found a way to enhance yourself, and you're not alone. Your friends can do it too. Yeah, filling themselves with dark crystal energy. This is now a bad to worse situation. And they're all coming after her at once. Yeah, good luck, Zero. Well, she can hold her own against this attack. Jeez, those eyes are crazy. Yeah, sun in your soul, man. Unfortunately, she left herself open. That is not a good look. In more ways than one. And now they turn the Dark Crystal power off.
And now we can get back to our business.
Yeah, that's gonna be some sick business going on. I don't want any part of that business transaction, and I'm sure that Zero doesn't want it either. Yeah, are we essentially looking at her final moments as a human? Getting cut down by this unholy trinity? Yeah, she can't even stand up.
Get up! Get up, damn you!
After getting slashed in the gut, it would be hard for her to be able to go anywhere.
I need help. Someone, please.
Unless she died on that ice.
The same mistakes, the same ends. Again and again. What should I? What could I have done?
Well, we'll never know, unfortunately. But man, what a painful way to go out.
What?
Oh, you hear something? Are you still dreaming? Well, not quite. When she comes to...
You? What are you doing here?
Well, I guess the message must have got her out somehow.
Y'shtola and Estinian had matters well in hand, so we went where we were needed.
And us. Get up, Zero! Oh, after Alpha Note heals you first.
Can you stand?
Well, it's good to know that Void Scent can be healed by people. Don't worry, I'll fight them off. You're not finished yet, Zero. Let's fight together, or we're a little late, but we've come to help you. Yeah. Stay with us, young lady. Sip of the hat. Get on your feet.
All right.
You're back in the fray, and so is everyone else.
I will let it burn. This fire in my breast. Let it burn and rage and guide.
And as for you, yeah, you're put on notice. Now that the cavalry is here, what are you gonna do next? Coordinate with comrades and defeat the Void Scents. So yeah, I'm sure you wanted to continue fighting as Zero, but nope, you go back to being yourself again. So let's throw a little battle lending to the crew. Well, actually, first, give Zero a dragon sight, then battle Lidney, and then do this. And rock.
Can you still fight?
We're off and running here in our climactic showdown. My allies seem to have things well in hand over on that side, and this guy just can't leave well enough alone. So I'll have to drill it into his thick skull. Alright, they've dispatched of everything else. Let's go around a little more. Now we have some additional elements. If you remember St. Mosion's Arboretum, you might remember the bees that shoot their stingers in boss number 2. This is where we are going to have to do some fancy evading. Now that you've been opened up, I can go after you. And now you're reinforced in fight. Don't need to wait. Now we can greenlight this.
My strength is spent.
Hang in there, Zero. We got your back.
I'll only get in the way.
You're not getting off that easy.
We'll get through this together.
Exactly. Yeah, with us working together, there's nothing we can't do. Yeah, this is one of those moves where everyone's gotta pick a lane.
Stay sharp.
Oh, I was about to say, Zero, you gotta move over to the one open spot. Thankfully she did. Thank goodness. But now, Stack Mech. So far, so good, Alpha Note.
Not finished yet.
No. Here, Zero. Another dragon type for you. We'll launch as much as we can at this guy, but now we have new things to worry about. We have an enrage to deal with. And we gotta crack the poison crystals in order to resume the battle against the main adversary. Things covered on that side with the ladies. We got everything well in hand over here. Gotta run over here now. Hurry, Zero, hurry! It's a shame I can't hit you from this range. It's a shame you're still invincible while you're unleashing your ultimate move. So yeah, get it done. And away we go again. Zero's seeming a little worse for wear though. It's up to you to heal her and everyone else. Oh, hi there, Boar Queen. I wasn't expecting you here. Keep fighting, keep grinding. We've already got this thing past half. Now we have to deal with 3 sets. Or, no, it's still 2 sets. It's just their position has changed. To prioritize running over to this side. So then we can dive bomb. And we get out of the way just in time. Everyone in the pool! Yeah, you can hear those grunts. You can hear those grunts attacks. Alright, let's go. Running off again. I guess we're not done with this yet. Especially since now the crystals are bigger! And not only that, but there's also more things to deal with.
This has gone on long enough.
I agree. And we got a lot of stuff to break down here.
I will finish it. Now!
What you got in store there, Zero? Yeah, as you can see, she's making a move for the middle. And now she's going to get attacked, so we got to now divert things over here. Ooh, that was a pretty good move, but yeah, Zero's concentration has been broken. This will happen from time to time. There's nothing you really can do about it. But just keep trying and just keep pushing as hard as you can. Because these things will continue to move, these things will continue to push forward. Nope, not that. Yeah, keep going, keep going. Yeah, you can see her meter is really close. Yeah, you see the gauge there in the middle, and just like that, with one powerful stroke, she's just wiped them all out. And now, only you remain. Keep pushing towards the finish line. It's down to 10% now. Yeah, Zero's gonna not only survive, but we're gonna help her get the victory here against these Void Scents. Push right to that line. Dive bomb for the victory. Dragonfire dive puts it away. Yeah, get yourself a face full of snow. And so, after our victory...
You did well to find me out here.
Well, given where all the Voids were gathering.
We have Euless to thank for that. He was quite worried when he called.
There would have been more casualties if not for you, or the people of Garlemald, thank you. Yeah. There would have been more casualties if not for you there, Zero. You've done well here today.
No. If it was not for you and the others,
Yeah, she needs
Well,
to think it
let's
over.
not fuss over details. We should return to Tertium. Can you make it that far?
I think so.
Well, good to hear. Yeah, puts a smile on Rika's face for sure. Alright, let's get on back. So upon our return...
Zero, are you alright?
Well enough. No void scent struck here, did they?
No, and there weren't any more casualties thanks to you.
Oh.
I guess she's still woozy after getting overwhelmed in that first round.
What are you doing?
Saving you from going unconscious?
You'll have no debts to repay, if that's what you're worried about. If anything, I owe you a week's worth of boots.
Yeah, I think Zero's made a friend. Yeah, let's get you into the train cabins and get you all healed up and whatever. Alright, Alistair, the final word on this quest goes to you. Once everyone files in, of course. Zero's convalescing aboard the train. Julius has already given us something to eat, so I suppose all we can do is wait. I can't help but wonder, though, what possessed her to go and fight all of those voids sent on her own? Not that I know the going rate for such things, but I doubt one booze would suffice. I think someone has been a bad influence on her. He was like, what are you getting on about? Oh, I'm just joking. Or am I? Who really knows with you, Alistair? In any case, many people owe her their lives. I'll be sure to thank her when she's back on her feet. I'm sure you will. So, for completing this challenge, we'll get 2,855 gills, while it's a tier 9 materia, either Piety, Battle Dance, Quick Arm, or Quick Tongue. I'm gonna go ahead and take the Battle Dance, but I'm not gonna use any of these tier 9s since I really never need to use them.